It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's all up next.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Set for a good one here in the AFC South. Glad you're on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this always the division of opportunity. Can you get everything right and make a run here? Each team has had its little moment, and as we sit here in 2024, one more time, this is a division with a chance to make something happen.
Yeah, what's so cool about this division, Mike, is it seems like it's changed hands year in and year out, especially here as of late. The surprise teams around the league the last couple seasons have been from the AFC South. A lot of that's been they haven't been the strongest. They're all trying to figure out their long-term quarterback play. But when you talk about optimism and hope, not only in the building but around the city, these teams in the AFC South, they all think this is our year.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Jacksonville comes out with a former #1 overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe already this season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
The Clemson product, he entered the league a couple years ago, Mike, as one of the best quarterback prospects we've seen really in the last decade. And it's easy to see why. When you put on the tape, right, his physical skills, his arm strength, they jump out at you. But now, if he's ever going to reach that full potential, he has to start placing an emphasis on protecting the ball. Get rid of the bad. There's so much good in his game. Don't let it be overshadowed. That's been the biggest knock of his career. And if he can change that, the sky is the limit.
Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. Crazy. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Evan Ingram, the intended target, and it'll be second down. In motion comes Thomas. Second down, Lawrence. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On first down, Lawrence. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Now Lawrence. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on third downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Now here's Lawrence. He puts it up, and it's caught. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. The number 4 overall pick in 2023. Had some highlight moments, but injured most of the year. Greg now in his second year in the NFL out of Florida.
We throw around so loosely these days, Mike, the idea of being a physical freak, right? This specimen that we just aren't accustomed to seeing, let alone at the quarterback position. The arm talent, the ridiculous blend of size and speed, the ability to make plays with your feet and extend. All of these things come to mind when we look at this guy. Now, going forward, how does he strike that balance between being the game changer and that aggressive athlete with the ball in his hand, but also finding a way to stay on the field and be able to develop? Make no mistake about it, though. The energy in this stadium is palpable, and he's the biggest reason why.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the gun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Jaguars offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. Room to run at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started, a big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with ETN. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of shotgun. Richardson. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant.
Complete to Michael Pittman. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Colts.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Second down and 3. We are through 1. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Looking to throw. Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him so we'll step aside. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
1st and 10. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. He fumbled the football, but this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. His ability to find open space and be friendly for the quarterback. It's easier said than done. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On 2nd down, Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Richardson. Quickly out to Downs on the receiver screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be close to a first down, up to the 34.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I love this decision here, Mike. 3rd and inches, everyone in the building's just thinking you're going to just plow it up the middle and get a fresh set of downs. This is probably the best opportunity to strike downfield in the passing game, and that's exactly what they did.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Looking free downfield, it's Kirk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Seven 3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's hauled in at the 2. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's 1st and goal.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
To review the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Lawrence now. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Pretty interesting sequence of play calls here, Mike. You can tell going into this game, they felt their matchups down here deep in the tight red zone were better through the air than maybe they were necessarily on the ground. We see 2 back-to-back throws. The second one, though, results in a touchdown.
Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. To throw, it's Richardson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
That one complete to Pierce. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. From the gun, Richardson. That one, taken in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are back within 4. It is 14-10. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Devin Duvernay going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. The Jags were to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
He might have a new name on the back of his uniform. Remember, Mike, back in July, he went from Allen to wanting to be referred to by Hines Allen. But with all that being said, he is still the same dynamic pass rusher he has always been. And he is a handful for any offensive line. And this time, he gets in there for a sack.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Anthony Richardson, I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but when you can get him as a designed runner, his size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Richardson gonna look to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's gonna bring up 4th down.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jags offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Lawrence going to keep this himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. To throw is Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Davis with a nice 1st down grab, and he's really developed into a good receiver, especially these last few seasons, going over 700 yards in each of the previous 2. That level of consistency is one of the main reasons why the Jaguars made it a priority to go out and sign him in free agency.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain. And in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the first down.
Second and 7. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They face 2nd down and 7. We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. 2nd down, Lawrence. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets this up to the 42.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. To the outside, hauled in by Pittman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw, Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison.
Still 2nd down.
Now a handoff. ETN Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Lawrence now on second down. There's that man again. Another catch. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short game. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's a 2nd and 9. Once again, it's ETN. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Kirk is the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6. This run straight ahead for ETN. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a two-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. This is 1st and 10. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Taylor. And he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works. And we've got ourselves a tie game.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 1st down. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. From the gun, Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first, they're going to have to score, but man, I hope we get to see that decision.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They proved much the best in this one. To get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.